So we try to cover all the grounds that we can here. And we did it for a long time under an insurance-based model. And before we talk deep into pelvic floor, I just want to talk about why it is that we decided to kind of remove the obstacle of insurance. And I have to say that it became harder and harder to practice medicine with using insurance, because the number of patients that we would have to see would have to actually double. Even if I was only seeing 12 or 13 patients that day, which is still not as many as like an academic practice would see. Like when I was in academics, I saw 30 patients a day. And each story would just drain my soul a little bit, because I felt like, my God, this medical system is so broken. And I would spend the time with it. I know Karen spends the time with it. I know Grace to spend, her hour with the patients, even though, technically we should have, tried to keep it to the 30 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever. But, because we like to hear our patients and listen to our patients in order to practice the best medicine, we had to remove insurance from our obstacle. And they couldn't tell us that, guess what? You just wrote down an F code, because like persistent genital arousal is a psychiatric code, according to ICD-10. And so if that's the case, insurance isn't going to cover it. Or, your low libido is hypoactive sexual desire disorder, which is F52. And guess what? Insurance is not going to cover it because it's an F code. So, these are the things that, we would come up with over and over again. And now we've downsized our practice to a point where I think we're much comfortable getting texts from our patients, responding to them, trying to get them to the appointments they need, and just being, collaborative about it.
Yeah, I agree. I think we have a much better base now. I feel like our patients are even more connected to us than before, just because we have more time to devote to each individual person.
Right.
And they can feel that as well. And I feel like they appreciate it.
Yeah. We're like, oh, how's your puppy?
Right.
How's you're applying, I remember your kid's applying to college, how's that going? And so it's even to that depth of understanding that this is a partnership, that we're trying to get our patients to living their not only longest life, but their best life. And so that really does take precision medicine and really nuanced, individualized care.